still got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Good morning, people. Good morning. Hey, can y'all hear me? Oh man, not this again. Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what I could have did? Hold on, I know what I could have did. Setting audio. Alright. Okay, yeah. Okay. Can y'all hear me?
All right. I think y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. I said move. Yeah, mate. I couldn't go to sleep, man. My daughter, I think it's her tooth, man. I think she ain't got no fever or nothing. She just keep waking up crying. So daddy ain't get to go to sleep. So daddy go come on YouTube and rant for a minute. Hey, this is just an early morning rant. This is just to get y'all Sunday going. Uh, Mr. West is in the building. What up? I'm on my phone. I can't play with all my fun stuff. Gary busted down Brown. What up? Meek Meek. What up? What up? Hey, the realest one is in the building. What up, brother? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Man, I did that show on narcissism last night, and I kind of threw it together. I didn't cover everything I wanted to cover. But I think it was a good show, so I hope y'all got something out of it. And this ain't got nothing to do with the show, but I'm laying here, couldn't go to sleep, and I was thinking one of the things that annoyed the crap out of me, right? When we was talking about just things that people do. Well, I'm trying to keep it away from narcissism because I don't want to apply it to that because this is something I do too. But it's more about the intention. Anything can be used for good or bad. Is how you intend to use it, right? So generalizing. I hate when people do that when they have a motive behind it, and the motive is to justify or make an excuse for something that annoys me. And what I mean by generalizing is when people say, no one's perfect, and then they usually follow that with some BS, something that they try to equate, or they say, well, everyone does it a little, or everyone, like, don't generalize things People will generalize things to get you to associate so it's more digestible of the BS they about to feed you. And that annoys me because I know what they're doing. And a lot of times you'll hear me say, no one's perfect. So that's why I said I do it too. But in the context, I would say that. And then I turn around and say, well, that don't mean we can't work towards it. Or that don't mean we can't strive for it. Or that don't mean we have to be broken. Like for the intent behind it. And I only do it honestly to take it away from somebody else doing it, usually in a conversation. And to not allow 'em to create that environment where that bullshit is digestible. Like, no, 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 no. You're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not, because you know what? Some of us do work hard on ourselves. We work not to be perfect, but just to be a better version. And people, um, my bad, Gandhi, that. And people, like I said, they use it a lot of times to make their BS digestible. And I hate that. It annoys me. It really annoys me. And I was just thinking about it. Like that's another tactic, moving the goalpost, creating an environment. I talked about that in other videos. I don't think I explained it like that though. I don't think I used that association or uh, that allegory to explain it. But people, instead of working on themselves, they will use cliches like that. And it's a cliche. Like I said, it sounds good. We heard people say it before us, so we say it now. No one's perfect. Okay, we know that. Ain't shit perfect until it's finished getting built. Nothing is perfect in this world. Not one thing you can ever do or say is it's perfection until it's a finished product. None of us are finished until we're not here no more. So it's impossible for a human to be perfect. It's just impossible. So why even say it? Why say it? Because you're trying to generalize it. You're trying to draw heartstrings to make everyone be like, you know what? Yeah, no one's perfect. So now the next thing you say, people will be like, well, I make mistakes too. Yeah, we know we all make mistakes, but that we don't all justify our mistakes. We all don't make excuses for our mistakes. Some of us take accountability, fix the shit, and not do it again. I'm sorry. I was just listening to a video and just the excuse after excuse after excuse for bad behavior. And it's these cliches that's used. And these adults. And shout out to Gary. Gary in the chat, you did a good show on how us as content creators have to be responsible. And after that show he did, I took another look at myself like, okay, I have to be more responsible. Even though I think I'm responsible, I can just add a little bit more to it because he made points that I may have overlooked in myself, and that's another thing too. That's another thing, especially with my content, right? I talk about behavior and personalities, right? So a lot of the things I say, you would even hear me say, I'm working on this, or I had to work through this, or this is something that I had to fix. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of shit that a lot of us may have in us or may do. That don't mean I'm talking about you. Don't get mad at me. Just fix the shit. Like, why be mad at me because something is going on with you? I'm not talking about nobody. I'm talking about everybody. I had to make sure my dog didn't jump the fence. But I'm not talking about no. I'm talking about everybody. Anybody and everybody the shoe fit. Because guess what? We all got stuff. Oh, come on now. Why you looking me in my mouth? Like, we all got stuff to work on. We all do. That's just the fact. We all can make more improvements. We all can get a little better at something. But you can't do that if you're making excuses and justifications for bad behaviors. You just can't do it. And I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just not interested in passing out participation trophies no more. I'm not. I mean, I can have all the compassion in the world, and people will abuse that and still find wrong. That's another thing too. Like me personally, you hear me say, I don't care about the gaslighting. I mean, not the gaslighting. The subliminal messages. I really don't because it ain't nothing I can do about it. It's nothing I can do about the way people feel or way people think, and it's hard. It took me some time to get over that. It took me time to get to this point where, oh, subliminal messages don't bother me. Because, but you know what helped me get over it is the fact that people do it for a reason. You know, people throw subliminal messages because one, they ain't got the testicular fortitude to say, hey, this is how I feel to someone, or two, they just don't want to be outed. They want to say whatever they want to say and not have no consequences or repercussions behind it. Because a lot of times people say shit that they don't even know if it's true. It just feel good to say. Some people don't even have facts about incidents or situations, and they just want to express how they feel, and they don't want to be held accountable. If we strive for perfection, we should be making less mistakes than before, and that's what I'm saying. That's all I be saying, Gary. You know, I'm gonna highlight that. I can do that. You know, that's how you learn. You learn a lot of times. Life will teach us the best lessons with the worst mistakes we make. I learned so much. Oh, my bad. Damn, boy, I'm gonna be asleep after this. But some of the best lessons I learned in life, some of the most valuable lessons I learned in life, came from me either, if you want to call it, failing at something or making a mistake doing something. So it's like I don't be afraid to fail or make mistakes because I know something coming out of it. I just gotta figure it out. I just gotta figure it out. Yeah, a lot of people do that and don't even realize it, bro. A lot of people do that without even realizing it. And like, I don't know, man. I always it's easy to say something, but it's harder to do. You know, it's real easy to say something. Like I try to be approachable as possible. I try to be as transparent as possible. I try to be as clear as possible. You know, I try, but no matter how hard you try something, sometimes everybody just ain't gonna believe it. Everybody ain't just gonna get it. But that's not gonna change who I am. I just know people are who they are. You know, people, if they choose to see the good in you, they go see it. If they choose to see something messed up in you, they go see it. You know, and they'll find reasons to vilify you, you know, because you don't believe in what they believe in, because you don't think the way they think, because you don't see the way they see, you know, because you don't live the way they live, because your skin ain't the same color as theirs. People will find reasons. People will look for more reasons to say you bad than look at reasons to say you good. You can you can do 15 good deeds, right? And make one mistake. And that mistake will be highlighted more than any deed you completed. Even if you save somebody's life. They don't care about that. People need villains. They need them. People need people need things or other people to blame all the wrongdoings and atrocities of life on. People need that. You know, people need to say, hey, this is why, or this is why, or this is why. This is why I feel like this, because this person did that. That people need that instead of fixing themselves. That's the sad thing, is that people need a villain. People need something to be angry at. Because why else would they be angry? Why else would people feel the way they feel if it wasn't something making them feel that way? on the outside, if it wasn't something else, you know, people will say, "Oh, because and this is, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna just use my sister for an example, right? Before my sister, I used to accept when people had kids they couldn't go to school, right? That prevented them because that's what a lot of people said. Well, I didn't go to college because I had kids. I didn't finish high school because I had kids. It was common, right? And then my sister come along. She had three kids in the process of getting her doctorate degree, getting her PhD from the University of Michigan. She didn't skip a beat. She didn't skip a beat. She got her degree. She a doctor. She didn't let having three kids prevent her on a university level, a prestigious university. Like Michigan ain't easy. I seen some of the struggles she went through. I couldn't babysit all the time. My mom couldn't babysit all the time. We was an hour away. She had to make it happen and she found a way. Other people pitched in. Did she have support? Yes, she did. She'd be the first one to tell you. But it wasn't like instant support, like where she snapped her fingers and stuff happened. She had some days she couldn't go to class, some days she had to make other sacrifices, but she did it. She did whatever she had to do. So I can no longer just accept that excuse now. Now I have to look at the circumstances. Now I have to look at the variables involved because people will find things. Even like me, if I decided to just sit on my ass and not try to work or nothing like that, I can do that. I'm legally blind. I'm literally legally blind. Like I shouldn't be doing half of the shit I do. I shouldn't, but I tried. And I found ways to do stuff. Found ways to get shit done. It might it might not be as accurate. I might not do it as well as I used to, but it gets done. I don't make an excuse, even though I have one. I got a good one. I don't make an excuse though, and that's all we need to do. Hey, look, if you don't try, at minimum, you only get things done because you try. Even if you know you can do it, even if you still have to try it. You still have to do it. Trying is the action of doing. We just use the term trying is because we're not sure if it's going to work out or not, right? If we're not sure because if we were sure, we'd say we'll do it. So we try because we're not sure if it work out or not. But trying is just an action of doing. It's just a form of doing. It's just from our level of perception. You don't know what you can achieve if you don't try. Right, right, and that's what, and that's the whole point. Like, just do it. I eliminated that word try and just say do it. Just do it. It's either gonna work out or it's not. If it don't work out, you have an opportunity to learn why it didn't. Try it again, and then you can do it again. But you can eliminate the word try and just say do. Just do it. Just do it. Each when I say you can reprogram your way of thinking, your subconscious, you can. Start with the words. Words create expectations, even in yourself. You talk to yourself all the time. You have conversations with yourself. I'm about to get up and go to the bathroom. You think it, right? It's in your head. You're still having a conversation with yourself. So words are very important and how you structure them because you're commanding yourself to do something. And when you say it to yourself, it's going to expand through your subconscious and see your beliefs. And if it's something, if you tell yourself, I'm gonna do this, and you don't believe you can, that's when you start having that internal battle, right? This is what the whole philosophy go fix. We gonna get the mind and the soul to work with one another. The way we think and feel, we gonna get that to work with one another. So there'll be a complementary, cohesive machine. Just do it, right? Like the whole Nikes, yep, just do it. But yeah, that's what we gonna do. That's what the whole philosophy gonna do. We gonna get them working as a cohesive machine. Oh, hey, Keith, bro, I found this whole philosophy I'm teaching. You know who I was listening to it, and I know it was a part of what your boy was teaching it. He was teaching it, but he left out a lot of components. Um, uh, not Pike. It's on the tip of my tongue. Crowley, Alistair Crowley. He was teaching it. He was teaching how you have to get the mind and the emotion to cohabitate, to work with one another, to actually create. Like that was part of his creation, but he wasn't talking about the influence. He was talking about more of the mind influencing the emotions because all those ancient they relate to the soul, to the consciousness, and it's something totally different. I understand what they're saying. That's why I broke down what the ego is because you have what they call the Trinity within every sector: your mind, body, and soul. I'm prove that every aspect of you has its own Trinity. And Trinity is nothing but balance. When you balance it, that's when you get the third aspect. So even when you're talking about fire and hot and cold, when you meet in the middle, you get lukewarm. You get a little bit of both, right? That's what balance is when the two extremes can find harmony. So that's what the Trinity is. That's why they say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You combine the Father and Son, you get the Holy Spirit, the whole Spirit. That's the metaphysics of that. Uh, when you break it down, that's what the metaphysics is. Whole Spirit, Father, Son, coming combined together, creating the whole Spirit or the Holy Spirit. Father and Son together. What is the Father and Son? Jesus came to represent the heart. God was the conscious mind. So when you get the heart and the mind combined, you live whole within your spirit. That's what they was trying to teach us, but we wasn't rocking with it. We wasn't comprehending it, should I say? Yeah, we wasn't comprehending it that way. But that's what it always was. That's what it is. If you look at anything, it's always balance and harmony in the middle. But probably in the cult teaching, after you get past like 33-degree Mason, maybe they teach it there in Scottish, right? Maybe they teach it there. But they ain't teaching it out here, so I'm gonna do it. We gonna teach it. But yeah, I just wanted to rant real quick. I just wanted to state that because um, I try my best to be a good person, just in life, because I live life. Life lives through me. We go through things like losing my cousin, that's somebody important to me. And I know every day, guess what? Somebody loses someone important to them. Every day, right? So instead of me coming on here beefing, being angry at people, I don't do that shit in real life. I really don't. And like people like playing the games and stuff. It's like if I feel like this, if you ever anyone ever feel like they need to test me, just get the hell away from me. Get the hell away from me. If I'm not showing you my sincerity, my humbleness, if that's not a show through my content, through my first year, through me interacting with you, if I ever did something shady to you, get the hell away from me. That makes sense. Like I don't say I'm not testing nobody. That shit is weird. I just don't accept social norms. I don't. Like when people say they don't trust nobody, I look at the person who say that like, shit, ain't you somebody? So I can't trust you. You telling me not to trust nobody, so you like to me that's another one. Like I don't understand that. You can't trust nobody. How about you just trust the right people? Trust the people who earned it. Trust the people who you deem worthy of your trust. How about we just do that? Stop making shit sound all doom and gloom. This is why people function on low vibration. People don't even understand what vibration. I hear some. I asked the spiritual lady that. She was like, "Oh, people vibrate high. What's the vibration? Where does it come from? How do you? Oh, you have to. You don't know. How you talking about something you don't know about it? That's why I say we say so much stuff. It's so cliche. It sounds good. It goes with what we're saying, but can we explain it? If you can explain it, then you can tell people how to achieve it. You can tell people how to maintain it, how to nurture it. Your vibration is the way you feel. I'm telling you this. It's your emotions. The way you feel is through your emotions. And who was I talking to? I don't think I was online. I think I was on a call. But to even explain that, right? Think about this. If you feel good, right? Don't good shit usually happen? Don't you usually see things that's pretty? That's what you see. If you vibrate high, you're able to see that plane of existence. That's how you're perceiving the world now. From a high of love, a high of joy. So even when some stuff happens, you be like, man, that shit don't matter. I like the way this feels. I'm gonna keep feeling like this. You're vibrating high. It's through your emotions. So sometimes we have to stimulate our emotions. Sometimes we have to put ourselves in that state. And to nurture it, we got to maintain it. So keep doing shit to make you feel good. That's how you keep your vibration high. Yeah, the world will throw some stuff at you. But so what? We know this. Why should that prevent us from feeling good? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Young Leah's in the building. What up, though? What up, though? Appreciate you still. Appreciate you, brother. I was just looking at that. I think you popped on the panel when we did that show about can men and women be friends. I was just looking at that the other day. I was gonna chop that up. That was a good conversation. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, that's how you vibrate high. It's your emotion. This is why I say care about how you feel. After every show, I've been telling y'all this since I came on here. I'm just finding new, unique ways to say it, and maybe it'll click. But that's your vibration. So if you want to vibrate high, feel good. That's all you got to do. Easier said than done, but I'm giving you ways to do it. You know, stimulate your goodness, add to it. Keep doing shit to make you feel good. Build an abundance of feeling good. Build a reservoir of it. Build a lake of it. So anytime you need to feel good, you go dip your toe in the feel good lake. That's what you do. But it works the other way too. You walk around here bitter, angry, and mad about something. You building a lake of bitter, angry, and mad. It's just gonna be there. You have a choice. Look, life is short. Don't spend it being angry, mad, and doing fuck shit. Don't spend it doing that. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You know, chicken in tomorrow. You never know. So while you're here, just enjoy it. Make that a top priority. No matter what, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy life no matter what. No matter what it throws at me, I'm gonna appreciate it and I'm gonna enjoy it. Because I know it's people who can't. I know people don't have the same opportunity to enjoy life with me. If somebody stuck in a wheelchair, they don't care. They happy because they know it can be worse. At least they get to be in a wheelchair. They still living. They still breathing. I know people like that. I worked in a hospital for 15 years. You see some people like, how the hell can you smile? And they find a way. So why can't we? You know, if it's people that you don't go around them. Just stay away from them. Don't go around shit you don't like. Don't watch shit you don't like. You know, instead of talking about how like the world is all fucked up, focus on the good parts of it. And guess what? You will receive more good shit. That's what you'll be focused on. That's what you will see. But if you keep looking at all the ugly things in the world, that's what you gonna see. You gonna keep saying that shit. It ain't going nowhere. It's duality. All the fucked up shit in the world, it's gonna be there. Don't worry. You don't have to wait for it to be there. It's just gonna be there, right? So just focus on the good shit. Just focus on the good shit. And this is what I tell myself all the time. I tell myself this every day. Like as soon as I start looking at some shit, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing this to yourself? I be having these conversations. Just like I'm talking to y'all now. I have the same conversations with myself. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? I ain't doing it. Not the person. I don't care what I see this person doing. I'm watching it. I'm looking at it. So what am I doing? Well, if I'm looking at it, I must want it. No, I don't. So why the hell am I looking at it? I be convincing myself to stop doing shit. And this is how you do it. I promise you. They tell you not to talk to yourself. You know why? Because if you do, you might talk yourself out some bullshit. They want you to do bullshit. It's profitable for you to do fucked up shit, make bad choices and decisions. It's more profitable for you to do that than do the right thing for yourself. You ain't going to jail. You ain't gonna be in debt. It's more profitable when you make bad decisions. That's why they don't want you talking to yourself. A lot of stuff they tell y'all is bad is actually good for you. They just don't want you to do it because it's bad for them. It's bad for them because you're no longer manifesting their reality. Now you're focusing on yours. This is why they, man, yeah, I'm really going to rant. But this is what they do. This is what they do. I promise you. Put it in your storehouse, right? Find humor in every day. Exactly, bro. Enjoying life in abundance isn't just about finance. Oh, no, bro. Look, you know what, man? Finances, that's the frequency to me. I don't even think about money. My wife be worried about money. I'd be like, man, look, it'll come. It'll happen. Don't worry about it. Okay, how much? Okay. We got it? Nope. Okay, don't worry about it. It'll come. Now we know what we need. So we get it. Don't worry about it. It's the frequency. For me, it is. I'll get what I need. I don't ask for more. I don't need more. I don't need a pile of money laying around and shit. No, not to feel good. I can feel my abundance comes from within. I feel good because I can smile. I feel good because I got a beautiful family, man. I got two beautiful kids. I got an awesome wife. Man, I can brag all day on my wife, but I don't do it because I'm grateful and I appreciate it and I ain't trying to rub it in nobody's face, and I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad because they ain't got it. I just know how lucky I am. So I show her the appreciation. I don't need to brag on it, but my wife is fucking awesome. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't be what I am or who I am right now. Right now. You know, my wife is my better half. So the way I look at life is because of my wife. You know, if I didn't have the love and joy, I wouldn't be this. I found compatible. That's why I keep telling y'all, hey, fuck that complimentary shit. I mean, fuck that compatible shit. You need something complimentary. You need something that fits you. You know. So like when they be having these conversations, this is supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen. This is the reality. What happens is what happens. So you need to find what's good for you. Everybody like different shit. Ain't no one size fit all when it comes to life. It's just not. So you just need to find the right piece to fit you and stop trying to make the other pieces fit you. Like that's another thing that annoys me. And I'm gonna get off after this. But this is something that really annoys me. Right? This right here is probably one of the most annoying. This is probably why I don't deal with a lot of people. I really don't. People want you to make them feel comfortable with life. Do this, take this, associate this, feel like this. No, that's your shit. I got my own. I'm not asking you to validate me. I'm not asking you to make me feel good, so don't ask me. No, that's some ignorant shit. It's hard enough to make my damn self feel good. So now I gotta go around here walking on eggshells, bending beliefs to make you feel good. No. Your shit is your shit, my shit is my shit, and we good to go. I believe in my shit. I don't need you to make me feel good about it. I know my shit. I know it. So I'm confident and I feel good about it. So I don't need you to validate it. Nothing. I just don't need it. I don't think no one should need that. Everyone should validate themselves. Everyone, if you come like that, then people can add. You get around the right people, they will add to your shit, but they can't give it to you. You got to give it to yourself. You got to build your confidence. Ain't nobody build it for you. That's all within. Anything that comes from within, you got to do the work. You just got to do it. You wait for other people. People can assist you. People can show you, but you still got to do the work. If you don't do the work, it ain't gonna happen. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, man. My wife be getting me together, bro. And created a monster. She talk more shit than me, really. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to rant for a minute. I'm about to go to sleep. I done had some of the Superman cherry, so I should be good to go. Sleep for a couple hours. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. But yeah, stop. Man, look, it's I look at life like this. People fucked up. I can't do nothing about it. Only thing I can do is change who I'm around. I can change that. I focus on what I can do, and I don't really too much worry about. You can hear from my conversation. I don't really care about what's going on in the world. Some things I can't do nothing about. So what I'm gonna get angry? What I'm gonna be mad for about something I can't control, something I can't do. And if I can do something about it, then just shut up and do it. You know, if you don't like something, change it. That's just how I feel about life. So I'm not gonna sit up here and, I tell you, hey, be aware. We don't want to be naive, thinking, oh shit, peachy dory, and it's not. It's ugly. It's nasty, and it stinks a lot of times. But that ain't all it got. It got some pretty shit in it too. So I'm gonna focus on the pretty shit. And I'm aware of the ugly stuff. And guess what? Sometimes I'm cross paths with, it, and I'm fine with that because I know there's more pretty stuff over here. So I'm gonna just keep focusing on that. If the people around you ain't beneficial to you, get rid of them. I mean, what are we doing? If people ain't beneficial, to us, what are we doing? Why are we around them? Why are we doing it to ourselves? And that's not being selfish. There's levels to everything. You shouldn't have to lower yourself to make someone else feel comfortable. You shouldn't have to dim your light. I ain't dimming shit. I'm gonna turn this motherfucker up. I'm gonna burn some bitches. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just turn my light up and I'm gonna keep rocking out. And if people don't feel comfortable, then this ain't the spot for you. And that's okay. So there's some spots I don't feel comfortable in. And guess what? I'm not asking them to change or accept me or no man. Okay. Just focus. Man, people gotta stop being afraid of making their own shit. But from time to time, yeah, my phone about to die anyway. But I appreciate y'all. I just want to do a little rant real quick. I'm about to take my butt to sleep. Hopefully, I see y'all sometime later on tonight. But y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These are conversations that build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, hit that share button. Tell somebody. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But yeah, I'm gonna stay focused, bro. Mm. You don't even understand, Keith. I got three crazy women. I have my wife, four crazy women on my head. I ain't got no choice but to stay focused. I ain't got no choice. We got a good team around me, man. We about to do some big things, man. We will do some big things. But let me go in here because I know my son about to wake up in about an hour, and I might have to get him ready. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.